Ebbi. Why did you pick John Cena versus Cody Rhodes 2, now pronounced in a street fight at SummerSlam main event, probably night 2? Why'd you pick this match?
Because it's John Cena and he's my GOAT. Like, I don't care anything about Cody Rhodes. I promise you, nothing about Cody Rhodes matters. That's a lie. Actually, a little bit about Cody Rhodes matters. I feel like we're about to get a heel turn.
Really? I think that's red herrings. Why is that?
I've been feeling it since John's heel turn that we were gonna get a Cody heel turn. Like, John's heel turn happened at Chamber. I'm literally like hysterically crying in like our group Discord server. Really? And I'm like, no. Oh my God, yes. Like,
because it's your childhood?
It's my childhood. I wasn't expecting it. I also, like, I recorded a podcast with one of our mutuals. They know Richie Mars. And we did a little roundtable discussion about what John's retirement tour is going to look like. And I was the only person there who was like, there's a 0% chance that a heel turn is happening. So I was
cold take.
I was also feeling like in my feelings about being wrong, which is seldom. I'm almost never wrong. Okay. Remember, hey, I was right about that last match we previewed with Bianca, Rhea, and Io. And you were in your comments with one of your subscribers talking about how all I do is talk shit. And I ended up right.
We're catching receipts here, bro?
Yeah.
What's the agenda?
Comments talking about all I do is talk shit, and I turned out to be right. So
I'm going to talk shit again in my comments, so chill out.
Of course you are. But yeah, I was in my feelings about being wrong, and I was like hysterically crying, and I'm like, watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come out that Cody and The Rock were in cahoots the whole time, and they're gonna screw John over, and it's gonna be a whole thing, and watch, it's gonna happen.
What I do like about Cody, though, what I will say is I like that I have to present what I hated about Cody. I hated how he looked at WrestleMania, the stupid baby face, because he'd been screwed before at WrestleMania with Solo, and he overcame that at 40, right? 39, he had his guard down and he was screwed, and he overcame all that at 40. Now, at 41, he should know what's going on. He should know what it's like to be a world champ. He should know what it's like to be a main eventer. He should know that the knife in the back has been pulled, and he should have that edge to him. And he didn't pull the trigger using the belt, and why? Like, it was just so stupid.
I feel like
it was so annoying.
There's a good reason to why, though.
Why?
Because, yeah, he dealt with all of that mess at, 40? But in the end, he still came up on top. He's still on that good vanquishes evil high. So, of course, he walked into this past WrestleMania like everything's going to be fine. I'm the good guy. I'm going to figure it out. It doesn't matter. The good guy the babyface always figures it out, which, like, I mean, that's really the story that not just WWE, but professional wrestling in general is telling, is the whole good versus evil thing. And almost always the story finally rounds out towards the end. It's the good guy who wins. So of course he walked in like, oh, I don't have to do all this extra shit. Like, it's going to be fine.
I just hated how he looked. I hated the presentation of it. I thought the whole thing stunk. It was a spam finisher fest. It was lazy. It was safe. And then at the end, Cody looked dumb after looking smart the year before and after looking dumb. So it's like full circle back to the dumbness again. So I bring that up because he looked pretty smart. Like it's like he's gone through his feelings. He's gone through his bullshit, and he knows that he has to be on alert and go to the bad guy side and to prevail on top and all that stuff. I don't know. Just he's felt not what he should been since that main event is kind of what I'm trying to say as well. Like, Cody Rhodes has been presented up top. He's been a good world champ. He's been a good quarterback, a good face of WWE, good in the John Cena role. I've accepted it. I thought he's been good, but then he just root all the way at WrestleMania and looked stupid.
Has he been
And
good
ever
or
since
has he
then,
just been there?
he's just been kind of in my face too much. It's like he feels fake since the whole 41 fiasco, in my opinion.
It's felt fake from the jump.
But it's been making, I know it felt fake, but he's been making it work. It hasn't been working.
Has he been making it work, or has he been just been there, or have you just fell for the Tony Khan gaslighting? Like,
Yeah. Well,
Cody
I'm
Rhodes
like,
has made zero improvement. Not both in ring and on the mic. He has made zero improvement in ring and on the mic since.
well, I think he was at that level to be
WWE.
acceptable. I think he's at that level at both of them to be acceptable. So I don't know what he has to improve, really.
My thing is, like, he has not made any improvement in the ring or on the mic since he left WWE. Like, Tony Khan gaslit everybody and saying Cody Rhodes is that guy. He's the main eventer. And, like, everybody just fell for it and was like, yeah, because we had WWE fatigue. So we're just like, and Vince McMahon fatigue. So we're like, you know what? Yeah, Cody Rhodes is that guy. You're right about that. And
I think he's that guy.
Has not improved at all. Which, like, again, you're not wrong. He's at a level with both to where it's acceptable. But, like, Cody Rhodes doesn't have, I hate this word, but he doesn't have the aura that John Cena has. He doesn't have the aura that Roman Reigns has. He doesn't even have
on that level of aura.
Gunther or CM Punk has, and everybody knows that I don't like Phil.
Hold on. Pause. Who did you say? The aura of who? I'm going to timestamp this.
CM Puke.
All right, continue.
Anyway.
Say it. You can say whatever you want the rest of the pod. I'm just going to roll out the red carpet.
Listen. Like, don't get me wrong. I do not like that man. I do not
His
like
CM Punk. CM Aura. His name's CM Aura. Go ahead.
No. Oh, my God. No. We're not going to start that. Like, I don't like CM Punk, but, like, I'm not going to lie. He has Riz. Like, if him and AJ tried to pick me up, I'd get in the car. Okay.
Keep it a PG here, Ebbi.
Don't get me, like, he's entertaining. Yeah. He's entertaining. He's just a butthole, and I don't like that.
So are you trying to say Cody's not entertaining?
I'm not saying Cody is not entertaining. I'm saying Cody is not main event level entertaining. And that's why you've been bored the past year, because he's not.
I think he feels it. I think the reactions would tell us otherwise. The merch, I think all that stuff, the sales. I think he had a good in-ring presentation as world champ from 40 to 41.
The merch and the reactions don't tell you anything, because you know who else who sells the merch and gets the fan reactions, but they're not that good at anything that they do. Jey Uso. He's not that good at anything that he does, but he sells the merch.
Because
he gets the fan reactions.
Yeah, he's got the day one aura, though. He's got aura.
It's not even that. It's because it appeals to kids, and that's why Cody sells the merch and gets the fan reactions, because he appeals to kids, and it doesn't. Children have never had an original thought. It does not take much to entertain children, and that's why Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes both are so over, because they appeal to kids, and it really doesn't take much to entertain them. Show them bright colors, throw out a catchy nickname or a catchy catchphrase, and it's hook, line, and sinker with kids.
I know.
It's hook, line, and sinker.
I see your lane, and I see that there is some corn. There's definitely some corn in Cody Rhodes for sure, but it's endearing a little bit. Like, the corn is,
sure.
It just, whatever it is, it works. Was there fatigue and boredom? Was there fatigue and boredom and complacency? Perhaps, but I wouldn't have changed it. I feel like I would have went with John, of course, but I just wouldn't have done it that way. And I think that the title run has been a success, but I don't really want another one. And you could say that it's boredom or whatever, but what does Cody Rhodes have to do at this level to have that 2.0 run be different
heel.
than that 1.0? Like,
He has to
what
turn
does he have to change up?
He has to turn heel. He has to stop with the bleach job, and he needs to become the Nightmare in American Nightmare.
But I think there's still a lot of
American
money
Nightmare
left.
has no business being a face gimmick in the
I
first place.
think there's a lot of money left, though. I think there's still
There's
money
so
left.
much money in him being heel. I think, if anything, John's heel turn has proven that there's still so much money in being a heel. I think Rhea Ripley's heel turn when she first joined the Judgment Day proved that there is so much money
It made her.
being a heel. Like, you don't have to be a face character. Like, I'm eating my words right now. I am eating my words that I said on Richie's podcast episode when I was like, you know, who's buying his little towels? Like that
Richie Mars?
Yeah, like, who's gonna buy John's little towels that have a catchphrase on it? Like, if he's a heel character, I'm eating those words because the WWE universe is eating it up. They're eating it up. They're buying the merch. They're in it.
So if Cody Rhodes bad, who's taking that spot at quarterback? Who's up next? Who's going to be the guy? Who's ready?
He can still be the guy.
John never turned heel back in the day because no one was ready to take it from him.
He could still be the guy. He could still be the one who kisses the babies, who loves on the kids, and still be a heel. Roman did it for years.
So they're going to be like this Bret Hart, Roman Reigns type of, when you're a bad guy, you're in a good guy type of thing?
Like, I don't know, maybe.
Is he presented a good guy to the babies and the kids, and then a bad guy and the moms, and then a bad guy to the heart of it?
Really, I think we're past that point of it really mattering when you're trying to plaster somebody as the face of your company, like, and them being marketable to children. I think we're past the point of them always having to be a face character. It worked with Roman. Like, how the amount of TikToks that I scrolled through after Cody took the title off of him last year of children crying
when Roman was
no longer champion.
Well, it was a little different when Roman's on top because there was no crowd and they could alter the reaction, and it was all at home. They didn't have to worry about the ardent fans in the crowd and so on and so forth. It was all organically done at home in a way.
Even then, the kids loved Roman Reigns, even for the past several years.
Yeah, like, but Roman had like a 5-year run.
We can step outside the men's division and look at Charlotte Flair. Sure, she gets a lot of heat, but children love that woman. They are obsessed with her. They love her. They make their own robes at home to cosplay her. Like, I think we are far past the face of the company, the guy who's kissing the babies, the guy who's being on all of the posters, having to be a face character. I think we're past it. And I think out of everything that we've seen from Cody Rhodes since the beginning of his career, he is at his best when he's a heel. And John, even though I have found this heel run entertaining, a lot of people haven't. That's their prerogative. I'm just going to say that they're wrong. He's still more entertaining as a face character. And I don't think WWE is going to let him go out as a heel. Something has to happen. Somebody has to screw him over for him to be back fully in fans' good graces, so he can get that proper send-off.
In Boston.
Boston. I haven't been to Salem, and I had a really good time.
Oh, Salem. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a witch, so it makes sense. So.
So it makes all the sense. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I would enjoy Boston, but I feel like people in Boston talk too much shit for my taste.
Say less. You're not wrong.
Boston talk a lot of shit. And
you're not wrong.
I don't know if I'll vibe with it. Like,
nah, you ain't.
I'm not the shit talking type.
All right.
I will hit you.
Can't do that. All right, relax. All right. Anyways, I don't see Cody turning heel. I guess I could see that side of it. I really do see the side of it. I don't think if he was going to turn heel, I don't think you'd be throwing the red herrings out there of the Rock glasses and the Rock watch and all that stuff.
But that's the thing, though. He can throw all of these hints out there that tells you that he's gonna turn heel, and nobody believe it because it's Cody. Because the exact same thing happened to John. He had been giving us Easter eggs for months.
Yeah, he has.
He had been giving us Easter eggs for months, blatantly telling us in our faces that
it's two different
cases. Heel, and none of us believed it.
But it's two different cases. Let me explain. John is something he's never done or he hasn't done since 2013, something that the fans were always clamoring for. And John Cena in 2019 to 2025 Elimination Chamber was the same milk tone John Cena. It was the legacy John Cena. It was the half checked in John Cena. It was just lame John Cena, to be frank. It was, I'm here, guys, and he's going to make corny jokes. And we didn't. And then, yes, he gave us Easter eggs, but it's also different to give us something that we've never done, something that he's never done, and to go down a different lane. And has it worked to an extent? I think it's a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I think it could have been much more. Okay. But still, 5 out of 10 is still acceptable. It's just not.
That's a 50%.
Here's the thing. What the kickback is, it's 47-year-old John to go out there and have the main event quality matches. That's where it's not happening, right? I think the best match is Orton, and there was tons of smoke and mirrors, right? The Punk match was tons of smoke and mirrors.
I didn't dislike John and Cody at Mania. John was very much giving. He was moving, like we were talking about it in the Discord. Like John was moving like a 90s attitude era, early ruthless aggression era.
Yeah, but it was a lazy layout in a structure. The structure was lazy. It was a
little lazy, and I don't think that was a thing that was just, exclusive to John and Cody's match. I think the structure and layout for WrestleMania in entirety was quite lazy.
So what I did like, it's actually my favorite thing about the match was what Travis Scott came out and this like the laugh and giggle Cena had, and I was like, what, like that, like the laugh and the giggle was just funny. But I don't know. Looking back at it, that was my favorite part. But then he walked down the aisle for 6 minutes and it was terrible.
I'm glad we've done away with that situation.
Yeah, don't even go down that road.
I'm hoping we're for sure done away with that situation.
Like never say never, but I guess it's something that he wasn't working towards enough to make whatever. It just was a bad fit from the jump, really. It could have been more. It's too bad that, whoever Ari is with TKO represents him and they forced it, the video game, the shoes, the cactus. He should have just smoked weed with Jey Uso in the crowd and that been it.
I think the problem about it all was that Bad Bunny gave us too much.
Yeah, that's true.
He spoiled us. Like
Logan Paul to an extent too, right? Yeah.
Everything was so good. So I feel like every time they do something similar like this that's following that, is not gonna look good. I already don't have interest in Jelly Roll because
I think the bar's so low that might be all right, but we haven't discussed. But I'm not gonna go down that way. All right, the street fight. Let's go to that. Do you does it help? Does it hurt? Because we agreed that the quality was fine at WrestleMania at best, but does the street fight work? Is John gonna take these bumps? Like John's not bumping at 47 years old enough to go out there and have compelling matches. There's going to be a lot of movement for Cody to make work. Of course, they can have a walking brawl and have hoopla and hoops and mirrors and smoke and mirrors to jump through and all that stuff, and they can make it work. But is it going to be enough to work for a main event level at SummerSlam after having a disappointing match at WrestleMania? They got to have a really good match to make this work. Let me just paint the picture for you. Brock and Roman at 38. Disappointing. But at SummerSlam, they threw the kitchen sink at us and it was awesome. I don't think we'll get that type of match here, but you could have something on a lesser level. Is that enough? Like, I've painted a picture with the street fight and setting the table. Is there going to be enough to be satisfied at the end of the night?
I think the match by itself, no. And that's why I think more than anything that Cody's turning heel. That's what's going to be, I believe, our epic, oh my God, moment. I think it's either whether it's him and The Rock being in cahoots this whole time.
But why would he lose if The Rock's going to be well, maybe because The Rock wasn't there and he was expecting, I don't know. I just hate that. Like, if we're in cahoots, why wouldn't he be cahoots to keep the title? That's the part that's stupid.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did he realize it? I can see a lane where he realizes it and then goes to The Rock. And then I guess we kind of make sense of it.
Right?
I guess.
See that.
I could see that.
If this was any other PLE, aside from maybe Mania, I would tell you no, Cody Rhodes isn't turning heel. But this is SummerSlam.
And you got to make up for WrestleMania. Let's be real.
And you got to make up for WrestleMania. Like, I will say, Paul Levesque, he did his big one with Raw after Mania. He did. Probably the best Raw after Mania in years.
He's going to try to make up for it. He knows WrestleMania was a dud.
But he knows WrestleMania was a dud. He knows he has to make up for it. Especially with this extremely slow build.
Yeah, it's been... Well, Cody's been...
was Saturday night main event was just right there, and Evolution was just right there, and it's only a couple weeks worth of build to get to SummerSlam. But, like, yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of holy shit moments.
Like, will it work, though? Did you like the Brock and Roman match from 22 with the tractor and all that stuff? Did you like that?
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes. I know, like, Brock Lesnar is not, like, regarded highly, you know, with the WWE universe, with the whole situation.
I love Brock.
I do too.
All right.
I do. Like, anytime, like, there's an eerie moment, I'm like, okay, is Brock about to show up? Is Brock about to show up? Like, I hope Brock shows up. Like, don't tell Ash, because
he's polarizing. All right. Well, I will not edit it out or put it in the description. But anyways.
But, like, I enjoy it. I think if in the middle of this match, if Brock's music freaking hit, I would probably
I think we'll get
Rock.
I think we may get The Rock.
I don't care about him.
Roni beating, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising, all around smacking down people's trap. The Rock. You don't care?
No, and I love that you put forth the effort to memorize that. That's great.
I'm corny. I don't know if they. Anyway, I don't know if they're going to reach the bar of SummerSlam 22, but I think they're going to try to like touch the lower end of that. I just don't trust John to go out there and beat up his body enough and take the risks of getting hurt is what's holding me back from having this to be anything good from quality standpoint.
I think that's probably why this match has been made a street fight.
Yeah,
it's like he can take being whacked with kendo sticks. Like, he can maybe go through a table, you know, but like all of the big crazy bumps that we're used to seeing big match John do, he cannot do. And I think
the continuous bumps. It's the continuous bumps within a match, which he cannot do. Right?
Yeah, which is why I think making this a street fight was the best thing. Like, he can take some scratches and some bruises. Like, he's a Hollywood guy. Like, that can be covered up. Like, they make amazing like makeup these days.
Maybelline is now a sponsor, so we're good.
You know, like, is that a real bruise? Maybe it's Maybelline. We'll never know. I'm more of an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl myself, but I mean, not really. But
I'm neither, so I don't know.
You sure?
I'm a Gillette kind of guy, you know.
Gillette.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe Gillette, maybe some Nair. You know, you got to keep, you know.
That'd be extremely painful. You cannot. Well, not right here. It wouldn't be painful because anyway, we can't go down this rabbit hole, Ebbi. We're running late here. We're deep in the show. We got to go home.
I'm your favorite person to have on. That's why we go down all the rabbit holes.
All right. We got to go predictions unless you got one more rabbit hole for us.
No, I don't have another one.
All right. I don't know who's gonna win.
I can tell you who I want, and I can tell you who I think.
All right, start, and maybe that'll alter my decision. Go.
Part of me wants John to retain, but part of me also wants Cody to take the title.
So you can see another side of John?
It frees up the hope. I have all this hope, and I know it's probably not going to happen, but I have this hope within me that if John is free from this title, this gives him 6 months to maybe go after the IC title, to maybe complete his Grand Slam.
Man, no one cares about that. John Cena.
I care. I care.
That's for Sheamus level guys. Your boy Sheamus.
Man. All right, don't get me down that rabbit hole.
No. All right.
Don't do that.
Maybe if he's gonna go out, but who's the beat Dom in like Paris or something? That's cute, I guess. But
I would enjoy John and Dom. I really would.
I think John would like that too, but I don't. Maybe
I would enjoy it I would deeply enjoy that.
It's just going from the world to the IC so rapidly with running out of dates. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Why not? Like, it's his retirement tour. Why not?
Yeah.
He can let him have any. They said, like, they were letting John have, like, Paul Levesque and Rock both said, like, they're letting John do what John wants.
To a detriment to an extent. But
yeah. Hey, you be nice.
Yeah.
He is my favorite of my Twitter followers. Okay?
But does he have enough aura like CM Punk? Does he have enough CM Punk aura? CM aura. Does he have enough aura like CM aura?
John?
Yeah.
He has way more.
Well, you pronounce CM Punk having aura, so I just want to see.
I'm gonna let people know. John did the pipe bomb better. He did it better.
It was good. It was good stuff.
It was a masterclass in heel work. Okay.
Well, there had to be like a playbook to hit to actually go back and hit it 17 years later.
John could have gone out there and done that without.
That was probably at his best, unless it was the go home with Cody, where he was extremely good too. John's had a lot of highs during this run and a lot of during this run.
Like
so
that first promo after his heel turn, when he was like, "I'm in an abusive relationship with you guys." Also, I want you to know he was talking about y'all. He wasn't talking about me. That was a masterclass in heel.
Yeah, but then he did that for like 6 weeks and never evolved past that, right?
It doesn't matter. When he starts talking, does the crowd be quiet?
Yeah, he's done.
All right, then. All right, then.
I said it's a 5.5 out of 6 out of 10. It's been fine.
It's
has its highs.
6.5.
It's has its highs. No, too bad the highs are at 5.8. Those are the highs. 5.8 is the height. Is John Cena's getting to here? So
no.
Is that tall for a man, by the way? Is that tall for a man, 5'8"?
No, that's average height for a man.
You heard it here, boys. Average height.
You're not 5'8", though. So
damn, chill. All right.
I'm taller than you, so
you chill. Chill. All right.
But who do I think? I think it's gonna be Cody.
John Cena. I think Cena wins.
How is he pulling out that win though? How?
I think something happens with Cody. It's a street fight for a reason. I think just something happens with Cody. I don't know what it is. And that may lead to him turning heel down the road. I don't think he turns heel at SummerSlam.
It's either SummerSlam or Mania. They're not letting it happen at like a lower level PLE.
I know. I just feel that it's like the next time he's presented in the world title match, past this match, that's when he'll turn heel. I don't know. I just think there's more juice with John. And I don't know. I don't like the through line of it's Cody, John, Cody. I think the titles should be for someone else. I don't know who yet.
I think regardless of if it happens at SummerSlam, I think Cody is who's taking the title off of him because WWE is very big on these symbolic passing of the torch moments. So like if whenever John does drop it, I believe he's dropping it to Cody.
He's dropping it. Yeah.
It's just a matter of when, and I think
it's 50.
is
I think it's 50-50 at SummerSlam. I do. I really do think.
Also, not ruling out that we might get a number 18 from John.
Hell no.
We have 6 months left.
Not really. You only have 15 dates, 14
dates, which he's going to be gone filming a movie for a good block of time. Like, most of it
1% Cody Rhodes
probably going to come pretty consecutively.
Cody's going to film a movie too, Street Fighter, but it's only a cameo.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Cody and the American board because he's not really a nightmare and it's not a dream either.
All right, we'll have to talk about alert. Boom, check it out in the descriptions. Alert clears up brain fog out, Ebbi. All right, Ebbi, we got to get out of here. Where can they find you? If you want these creeps to come find you, what platform do they come?
Not the creep. Like, I'm on TikTok and I am on Instagram under 216 Beanie Baby. It's like right at a point the other way. No, point the other way. It's right there. There we go. But yeah, I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram. And if you manage to find my personal Instagram, I'm probably not going to follow you back unless I know you. Or unless you're cute. I might follow you back if you're a pretty girl. But but besides that, that's it. Apparently my Twitter is no longer incognito. I made one tweet and tagged Charlotte Flair, and apparently that was a big mistake because she saw it and responded to it. Yeah. So a bunch of random people are following my Twitter now. So if you come across my Twitter, feel free to give me a follow.
That was pretty cool. A retweet from Charlotte Flair on the Night of Evolution. That was pretty. These 35 minutes have been a whole mess. On to the next one, Ebbi. Thank you.